and welcome to this week's Extreme Business Set Mind Series with Mr. Lee Tannyware and, of course, myself, Paul Rees, banging on in the background. And we're going straight into because we're doing a power 10 minutes today, guys. Power 10 minutes, and here it is. What three qualities are vital to be an active, successful entrepreneur, and why? It can be two qualities. I just put three in there, but what do you reckon, Mr. Tannyware?
Well, three's good because they say things come in threes. Three wise men, three little pigs, and Goldilocks and the three bears. Three. I would say there's five, but we're taking it down to three.
Yeah.
Is you need clarity on what it is that you want to create. Yeah.
Yeah.
So clarity is focus and vision that I would say will come from your imagination, not the Disney Pixar imagination, the dream. Mm-hmm. A lot of people talk about success. I have this dream, which dream is more in the sleep world, so it's in the world that you never share with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So to get that out of a dream into some form of structure and communication framework, that's the thought side of it. So the vision or the dream is just words, but when we speak about it that way, and we're not taking it down to the accountant and the solicitor part of ourselves, the thoughts.
Yeah.
And because vision is being able to communicate the future. But too many people talk about, to be a successful entrepreneur, it means that you are going to collaborate and interact with others. Because if you don't collaborate and interact with others, collaboration doesn't mean to say they're coming into your project.
Mm-hmm.
Collaboration means that your energy must be nice enough, attractive enough. Yeah. Nice doesn't mean trouble with language. So it needs a language to explain it. Your vibe should attract your tribe. Your energy should attract your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
So because collaboration is a lot of people go into sales, and that's where you're convincing people that your product or service is going to make their future or their present. Where too many people come up with their idea to get to their dream rather than finding the problem that everybody else is having to get to their dream.
Wow, that makes so much sense.
Because one, if I create this pen, I think this is a brilliant idea. I love using it. It's brilliant. And that isn't of benefit to anybody else, then I've just created. So it's a bit like making your own lunch or designing your own bedroom. You design your own bedroom and expect everybody you bring in to love the bedroom. I want a bedroom like this, Lee. Yeah, and I want a bedroom, a bathroom like this, Lee. I want a house like this, Lee. And you're in that. So when you see and understand what others need of you, desire of you, want of you, then you don't go into sales, you go into service. And service means you create what they need to get where they want to go.
Yeah.
That means you never have to sell anything because everybody wants it already.
Wow. What's number two, Lee?
Number two is good communication. Very good communication. Communication is an explanation. Communication is stories, metaphors, bit of education. The education is learning. And the only time you need to educate people is create awareness so they can understand. That's to put people present in your data. So education is always for the future, and it's always done in the moment.
Wow.
Even when people go to school, they get educated for the future. When they get trained at work, they get educated for the future. But what's the point of the education? So we just come off of doing a project, the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
A strong brief is to put a pin in the map and say, this is the future we're going to create.
Mm-hmm.
I already know you're going to wriggle like anything, not to, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? And a strong brief. So you have to tell them what the future is going to be. So a good entrepreneur will tell people the future, and a future that's aligned with what they already want, that may be beyond what they imagine they can have.
Wow.
So a good entrepreneur, good communication is not just expression of the future, it's also the empathy for others to feel that they will reside in that future. So that's so communication. Some might call it leadership. And I suppose the third part, see, all it is managing energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. You're managing three energies. You're managing your physical energy, yeah, as in your do, your action, your stress, your presence, like the energy you bring to something. That's your physical energy. You're managing your emotional energy, your happiness, your joy. You're managing your chi, your spirit energy, your enthusiasm, your pride, your inspiration. That's you. They're your energies. Yeah. So you've got to manage your three energies, and then you have to communicate in a way, not through manipulation, not through inspiration, not through motivation, because you do not have the right to control another human's heartbeat or breath. You do not have the right to communicate to allow others' energy to fill your energy. You do not have the right to communicate to motivate others. Now, if they're paying you for that, different thing. And so there's a very fine line. Mm-hmm. If my energy, if I communicate motivation and I speak to their physiology and get them into action and do, but as soon as I go, I'm the Duracell bunny. All I am is a Duracell battery. You take me out and I'm gone. They're gone. That's what some would say motivation. To communicate with motivation for them to motivate self, totally different energy, because now they control their heartbeat and breath and they decide.
Yeah.
So all you're ever doing is controlling three energies. Controlling yours. Control's the wrong word. Unifying, integral, authentic. Authenticity is that you represent externally what you feel internally. Mm-hmm. To put a mask up and to put good language, a good tone and syntax around your expression is what I call movie set communication. How real can you be? How true? And sometimes I think you've been around when I've asked it. How authentic? How me can I be? How do you mean? Well, how true? How sincere? How honourable? How credible? How authentic in this moment can I be? Your idea sucks. And they go, what? But because the rules of our society say you can't say that. Me, your idea sucks. And they go, why? I say, because of that piece. That piece people won't buy. Why won't they buy it? Because it's what you want to sell and it's what you've manifested and you think that everybody else wants.
Wow.
That's like feeding vegetarian steak.
Wow, that's so true.
But if you can align their energies, what is it they want? What is it they desire? What is it that makes them happy? What is it that makes them motivated? Not what can I do to make you motivated? What is it that makes them feel proud, them feel inspired? And even better, if you can get a product or a service or an offering that allows them to pass it on like a baton. Mm-hmm. So in a sense, your energy, you're selling this pen and they're able to write and express themselves. And people read their writing and expression and go, this is brilliant. So you've got to be an artist of three energies to allow others to be an artist of their three energies, to allow them to be the artist, to help others be the artist of their energies. You've got to pass it on.
Lee, this is probably one of the biggest oversights that's happening in the entrepreneurial world right now, is that these three simple, easy, tangible, recognizable ingredients, qualities are not looked at. Everybody's concentrating on the sale or concentrating on the money, concentrating on the get over something. Clarity, communication, and three energies.
Mm. But if you took it this way, so it's heard into, say, a metaphor or a statement or a story, you're in the Sahara Desert and you're in the middle of nowhere. There's no oasis, no rivers, no nothing. And I fly out with a helicopter and land 100 yards up, get out and walk to you and give you a bottle of water. And you go, like, you're walking around with, say, 10,000 in your pocket. And I go, there you go. How much is it? Oh, no, it's mine. Yours, you can have it. Why? Because you need it. But that bottle of water will only last the moment it's in. Yeah?
Mm.
Success does not come from an individual cell, because then you need to find somebody else who's in the Sahara Desert. Where if I supply you the bottle of water and I say you've got a bit of a journey throughout the rest of throughout the Sahara, Paul, would you like me, like I've worked out you'll be 100 days in the desert. How many bottles of water do you think you need per day? And bear in mind, you don't want to carry them. Would you like me to relay them out with a helicopter at different relay points for you? So when you reach there, that's not that it's there to quench your thirst, and it's there and you're going to take a moment to drink it then, and then you're going to move on your journey. That's success. If I can look after my clients in a way where I'm always protecting their future and protecting them in the future, and supplying a service or an offering that enables them to go on their journey. But if I'm just in buy my pen, I don't use a pen 24 hours a day, Lee. Yeah. And now you bought one, Paul. Why don't you buy 1,000? So the point is, everybody's in a Sahara Desert. Everybody needs water. You just got to find out what the water is and supply it to them. Don't sell them water that, in a sense, will make them sick.
Wow, I love it, Lee. Listen, let me just do this before we go also. Guys, here it is. You can see it. There is Lee Tunney Wares on Work Hard Success School of Hard Knocks. It's come out. You can get it on Amazon and all those beautiful places. Lee, congratulations on this.
Well, congratulations. You're one of the authors as well, sir. And you've got a brilliant story in there. It's the entrepreneurial chicken soup for the soul.
Absolutely, Miguel. This camera don't get in the way, guys. There it is. Reach out to it and reach out to Lee. And until this time next week, Lee, boom! Bye for now.
Take care, buddy. Speak to you soon.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
Bye, my friend.